Welcome back. As you work through identifying and solving problems in your own business, you might start to feel frustrated. That's normal. Setbacks are a painful part of life and business. What makes them most debilitating, though, are not the setbacks themselves, but how we respond to them. The research around this comes from Martin Seligman, one of the founders of positive psychology. Part of what Seligman teaches us is that how we define setbacks changes how long it takes us to recover from them. And he gives us 3 P's to look out for when something goes wrong. These 3 P's are personalization, pervasiveness, and permanence. Let's unpack each of these. First, personalization. Taking something that went wrong and translating it into a belief that we are at fault. So it's not just that something is awful, but it's my fault that this is awful. It's not that the test was challenging and I didn't get a good grade, it's that I am stupid. It's not that the potential client just wasn't a good fit, it's that I really messed up and I don't know what I'm doing, and that's why they won't work with me. Next, pervasiveness. The belief that a setback in one area will affect all other areas of our lives. So it's not just that this particular thing went wrong, it's that my whole life is awful. It's not I got a bad grade on a test, or my sales were down this month. It's I'm no good at anything. And finally, permanence. The belief that the aftershocks will last forever. Not just that it's kind of painful now, but it's always going to be awful. I got a bad grade on a test, I'll never improve my grades or get into college or get a good job or be able to buy a house. My sales were down this month, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm no good at any of this. My business is doomed. The bad feeling from the setback just takes over completely, and you can't see how things will ever change. Now, you can start to see how, with the help of the 3 Ps, a relatively minor setback can turn into something catastrophic in our minds. They make us think that we're bad people, that we're bad at everything, and that things will be bad forever. This does not make for a particularly growth-oriented mindset. It makes us want to shut down and just stop trying. Fortunately, we do not have to fall prey to the 3 Ps. It just takes some mental reframing. So take a moment to ask yourself some questions. Is this really my fault, or were there other factors at play? Is this really pervasive in every aspect of my life? Is it so bad that I should question my whole worth? Is this really permanent, or are there things that can change and get better? Chances are, even if you made a pretty serious business mistake, there were factors beyond your control, you're not an overall terrible person, and you can find a way to make it better. Taking a few moments to reset your thinking can help you recognize that you're taking a setback and catastrophizing it through the lenses of personalization, pervasiveness, or permanence. Once you can see the situation through clearer eyes, you'll be in a much better position to spot the possibilities. So, as you work through identifying problems in your business, be aware that the 3 Ps might come creeping in. If you notice one, take a few minutes to reset your thinking before you move on. If you can view a setback as an isolated incident that likely has a solution, and not as a blow to your whole life, you'll be in a much better position and mindset for problem solving. There's just one more lesson before we fully wrap up our time together. I'll see you there.